Welcome to episode 6 of this Let's Play series. We're playing Distant Worlds 2. This is a preview version, so this is not the launch version. There are still a few little things wrong with this one. Just going to keep on going ahead now and allowing different things to happen. I should just double check my policies just to make sure that they're now where I want them to be. Base construction, I'll now let that go with what it wants to do. We'll just keep on improving these if we can afford them. So at the moment our money is poor. Now we're getting all these different things that they want, which I'm happy to do, but if we have a look at their money, we've got a little bit of cash, but their private economy is just middling along. A new scientist appears. Excellent. Okay, that's good. And we've recent events, critical research success. Are we on 2 of those? That's interesting. We are 2. So both of these are now criticals, which is good. We're going to get this basic Xenox language and expressions within 1.5 years, and that'll be handy. Now, a few little things. I'll just keep on pause for a second. Their offers to end the war. Now, we've got a war with them. I don't know how far away these guys actually are, but anyway, let's just go and accept the treaty, because at this stage, I'm going to be playing fairly peacefully until things sort of get crazy, and then we're going to go crazy. That's sort of the way we're going to do. So, yeah, that's fine. We both want that to happen, because both us and the Harkonnen don't really Harkonish. God, I've really just got this such a mental block now with the June movie with this is a movie with the book as well. Anyway, the Harkonish forces are they do have a bit of a I think they're in here. I think, or maybe not. They could even be on further over this way. It's a bit hard to sort of tell. Anyway. I'm really focused on trying to get this particular location. We've got a couple of other locations that we do actually have a few we're wanting to sort of build some colony ships for. So we've sort of told them to go and certainly go and develop those. I'll just keep on letting the private economy build these mining stations. The more we do, the better. I might just turn back on the basic, just so we can sort of see what's where. Yeah, they rejected the end of the war, but we ended it anyway, so that's why they rejected it. Yeah, that's right. We can't go in there. That's some. We've got some unusual things already in through here, where this group, for example, is just a group of 3 bases that are attacking each other, but they're not doing enough damage to actually hurt each other. So they're just firing away, which may give us an opportunity to actually take one of them out. I guess. I mean, we could end up leaving it with just one of them. I don't think there's nothing there of any great value to us, I don't think. Although the fact that this is unexplored, this marshy swamp planet, I mean, who knows? This could be an amazingly good planet. We could actually settle that one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's just monitoring stations. We don't want those. Anyway, we'll continue on. So I'm just going at double speed at this stage because there's not a hell of a lot going on in terms of things we need to sort of keep mindful of. There comes a point in the game where everything starts to go crazy, and that's when you want to be sort of playing on normal speed or even lower, just to make sure you don't miss the storylines, really, because they are storylines. They're not scripted storylines. They just present themselves, and it's fantastic the way the game does that. Now we've got what have we got over here? This was where we had set out one of the little defenders. These are the destroyer carriers. We've got like one over here with no real message as such, just sort of around that mining station. So no mission. It is just sitting there basically. Oh, there we go. We've now just stolen. So our Narchis Wood is our spy, and he has just got back from stealing this area. So we now know where they are. Reasonably big centre in there, and then their main area is back over this side, so they are over that side. Interesting. Well, they are going to be a bit of a problem. We're sort of sandwiched now between 2 reptilians, and that's not going to bode well in the long term. They do actually have some humans down this way, which would be nice if we could liberate them. But yeah, that would be pretty cool actually to be able to. If we could take these in here at some point, that would sort of give us a really nice little choke point through this part of the map. But this is where we are so far. Now we haven't been inside these just yet. We should actually probably push this a little bit and just because we haven't really gone out this way with any of our explorers. And I don't know if we've got any that are close by. We've only got a handful of them anyway. They're more out this way now. There is one over this way. Look, they'll get there eventually. I'll just let them do what they're going to do. Maybe we try to get a few more. We've got enough money now to be able to do this. So let's just go across to construction. And go to the build orders, down to scouts. And how many can I get? If I get another 3. 3 I can do. Okay, let's purchase those. Alright, unpause. That's good. We're sort of rattling through the Xenox language. And we want the Xenox language so we can take this location over here. That's interesting. They've got a... there's a pirate. Now this is actually the automated defences. This is actually a pirate that we had destroyed. They're basically dead. And they're chasing down this navigator. And there's another one over here as well, which I'm assuming is also automated defences. Yeah, these are pirates that didn't come across to our faction, but they're way back over there when we destroyed their base. I'll just watch and see what actually happens in here. I mean, I would like to destroy these. I don't know if that's really viable. It's showing just one now. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Have a look at this one. It's got a range of... yeah, it's got an enormously long range. But really, the main damage sort of trails off at about the level that we would be fairly safe, I think. Incredible point defense. Yeah, no, we definitely can't go for that one just yet. I mean, what we could do would be to send all of our fighters in, because we don't have any other reason for them doing anything really. So we could actually send the fighter in against those, and just sort of see what actually happens. I mean, that could be viable. And I'm sorry if you can hear kids screaming. The next door neighbours are noisy. I think they're leaving this weekend to go to a different town, but anyway, kids will be kids. Alright, so this one's under attack by... now, we might watch this because I can't see them even surviving against this. Actually, this one will, because again, the automated defences. But it is a frigate. It's not taking any real damage from us at all. Yeah, we might have to... well, now it is. No, it's not. This is quite strong, this one. I'm getting more of those. Now they've got a boarding party on board. So they'll take some of the cargo or some money from us. What we might do is actually get a force down that way, I think. Yeah, they took some credits. This little escort. Well, they're going to keep on coming back. Let's just take our first fleet. Maybe let's have a look down here. Let's just see, is this worthwhile going for? Let's just pop this one out over here somewhere and just watch what it does. Just if there's only one there, I might test that to see if it'll do it. Yeah, that one's going out to there, which we never really did much in here. So I think that the new colony ships will head out that way. Like if we go and have a look at them. Most recent one, we don't know where that one's going just yet. That one's heading out that way. There it goes. Yep. So it's now going into those regions, which would be good. Okay. Here comes the first fleet. It still doesn't have all of its fighters on board just yet. That is a bit buggy with the way that does work at this present time. Again, the devs are aware of it, and I don't know if it'll be fixed by time it's launched, but you do have to be a bit careful with the way that you micromanage your different fighter craft. Wait for all of them to come in. There's only one here. Okay, there's only one left. In that case, what we'll do is we will actually move all of them in. So I'm guessing that they're all in here now. So how many have we got? 3, 6, 3, 6, 7, one more. Where's the last one? Still back over here. What's it doing? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh well. Let's go on with the 6 and just see if that does how they fare. This will be a bit of a test to sort of gauge things as to and just see if this is actually going to be viable. So we'll just get the first fleet again. Whoops, maybe a second. Do it a second time. It zooms on in. So they're going to send their troops in, their fighters. There they go. Oh, they're moving in closer than I would have liked. Let's go to half speed. Got missiles coming in. Now guys are now going in as well. I wish there was a setting to look at shields. That would be quite handy actually for these sorts of occasions. Now, how many fighters have they got? Not very many, because they're still recovering from their attacks from before. So this is now the time that we probably have the best option to really do anything. That one's okay. That one's okay. Yeah, everyone's doing okay so far. And I think we've been hit by a few iron beams. This one now, the shielding is down. Let's move you back out of the fight. They're trying to stop our bombers and interceptors. That one's still okay. They're still all working away. That's good. Wait for this one to... yeah, so the defences are down at the moment. We'll just wait for them to come good. And then we'll spin them back around again. Yeah, if we can just get these bombers in nice and effectively. Let's just get down nice and low and watch this. Here we go. So we're now starting to attack it. Now we're going to need a lot going in. We'll just go back and grab the whole fleet. So you've still got a fair few in the active. This is working. This is working, guys. This is good stuff. We're taking damage. I'm just going to push them back. Push you back. It's the fighters that are going to do all the damage here. Just been hit by iron beams. Yep, got the shielding down now. This should be a bit of a... nothing much for us to really worry about now that we're going in with these. Well, so many bombers. The bombers are ripping through them. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. We need these defences down. We've got to stop them from using their whatever they've got in there, like it's their damage control, etc. I mean, we are damaging things, but we're just not quite getting quite enough just yet. But we've done well here. We have done very, very well. Two of their defences are down permanently, but they will be able to rebuild them if we leave them alone. Okay, so got the Harkonish, the Harkonish language. Okay, now it's on its last legs. It's now just the hull. Okay, rip through the hull. We've permanently just damaged 3 of their defences. Yeah, they've got very little left now. There's no weaponry left to fire back at us. This is good going. Is there anyone on board? Yeah, there is. Pirate leader Ruti Aktab. Good going, good going. Still got a bit to do. But even the weaponry now is permanently disabled. Sort of, if we have a quick look inside this thing, it's sort of, it's still big and strong. Repair bots are just damaged, but they can come back. Yeah, one of the reactors is completely destroyed. One of their fuel cells. Yeah, we're doing well here. Yeah, all the actual ships are fine. Just need to keep doing what they're doing, just coming in for their little strafing runs and keep on firing in. Yeah, this thing's now starting to really become very, very badly damaged. Okay, so now everything has been permanently destroyed, like well, not permanently, but they can still repair it very slowly over time, but it's now literally just the hull is all we need to destroy. So I brought the ships in because they can now start to use their missiles to help with this as well. And so they'll all put a bit more pressure on now. There we go. Bang. There we are. Right. Well, automated base destroyed. With the destruction of the Ordnadog Defence Platform 1, we have made a curious discovery. Discovered that debris from orbital defence stations near this planet. There may be other dangers. Proceeding with caution would be wise. So what we'll do is, this is good stuff because we're now going to find that there's going to be things like supercapacitors. There's going to be all sorts of stuff. This is the escape pod. Let's bring the fleet into this location. I'll just go back to pressing B again. And we'll bring them in. And just see if there's the other ones. There should be still... Yeah, there's an escape pod there as well. And there's probably another one over here. There's a computer core. And another escape pod. So they've all got different pirate leaders on board that were controlling what they had. Now as we come close, this is what I want to see. I want to see these going back onto the ships as we get in within range. And this is actually where this is what it should be doing, but sometimes they don't, and they don't pick up all of them. But this is now looking good. If we watch from this perspective, for example, we can just watch as it's sort of returning home. So they're coming back in now to land on the actual mini carrier. Looks cool, doesn't it? There we go. Love it. In we go. And so that we're in there. So that's where we are with that one there. And more and more of these will just get picked up as our ships get closer and closer. Got it. Oh, sometimes super slow speed. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I want to get them in nice and close in around here. Just pick up some of the debris. There's 2 escape pods there. If we just go and salvage as much as we can while we're here, we may pick up some other goodies in terms of what we can get. Now they're going for the Mortland, which I don't want to do. Yeah, that's not what I wanted actually. So we're sort of way down the bottom here. Basic diplomacy, Mortland. Now, if we have, like, officer training is almost done. Structured research, we didn't have. I thought we had that one. I mean, it would be good to get that one. Maybe I'll stop that one before they got there. Further back up, with desert colonisation, I really want to get the water colonisation. I think we might pay the costs on this one and start to get that one now up there. I can only take it that far because of what it's doing. So let's go that way. What else did we get? We got we got new tech out of blowing that thing up. I forget what it said it was. I can't remember. Wasn't that? I can't recall now. Go back and have a quick look at what it said. Okay. Okay. Defense platforms. Detected debris. Oh, okay. No, it is just the stuff that we're picking up through here. Have a bit of a look and see. We've got location maps, which is not great, and then we've got yeah. So we've got one of the pirate leaders. Dismissed that one as well. Bit of hull section that looks important. Yeah, computer core. Definitely want that. And we've still got a lot of bombers that are just. Oh no, that's. Yeah, we've got a lot of bombers just sitting out there now. We've got. That's only 5. Where's the 6th? Out this way. What are you doing? Yeah, it's coming in. That's all right. It looks like it's ditched. It's sort of given up on the others. Discovery. Superstructures. Yeah, so it's actually ditched all of the bombers that were in here, so those bombers no longer have a location to go back to. Yeah, there's something not quite working with the bombers. That's about all we can do there. Let's just go round over to here now and pick this one up. And just grab another one. Can they pick up? Yeah, they can still retrieve all bombers, retrieve all interceptors. And then we'll send it over this side. Escape pod there. There's something else over there as well that we need to go and get. How are you going? Yep, retrieve everyone. Okay, they will come in a little bit like this if we do it. Sign that mission. Okay, and then we'll head across to get that superstructure, the computer core. Yeah, that one's already got this one on board. I might flip that one around and get another one. It doesn't have one, just to go back and pick that one up. Okay, we've got a new spy, that's good. Sign those missions, and our money is now coming good again as well. Now we need to have like one of our not calling ships, one of our survey ships come and check out this particular space. Getting a few from there. Yep, picking up more and more. This is good. All right, that looks like we've picked them all up. Actually, this is looking good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, there's no more really floating around much that we have to worry about. Keep on assigning missions. So now we've gotten rid of the dangers from this particular location. We do want to get ourselves yet another. That's a constructor. Yeah, that's all right. I'll just let them continue on doing what they're doing. Now, construction ships, how many of those have we got? Only 5. I think we could do with more than that. I think I might just go and grab another couple. So we'll just go back to our build queue, go back down to constructors, select it, and 1, 2... Because there's so much goodies that now get left over in space, you can actually set them like a constructor up, for example, just to sit around and pick up debris, which is a really good tip I picked up from the from the beta testers forum. I thought, oh, that's a really handy little tip. Let's just go back to the north here, just we're looking at this direction. All right, so number one, we've got everyone now still sort of over through here. We've still got a ship back there, have we? No, we don't. What are these guys doing in our territory? We're not at war with them. What are they up to? Just little escorts and things. Only got medium rail guns. They're not really nothing. It's nothing that we can't contend with. But what are they doing? We'd better just. I'll still keep on going to hunt down these pirates. Is that one damaged? It's got no speed. Yeah, it looks like it's badly damaged. So we can almost just ignore that one, and then we'll just go in after this one now. So number one, and we'll just come back in and refuel at that location. And then we'll be able to take that one out. I think they're just bouncing through. Yeah, they're all heading in one direction. This is just a halfway point. They were or are at war with the Harkonish. If you have a bit of a look, yeah, at war with the Mortlands. So they're just going through our territory, but we haven't given them leave to do that. So yeah, that's not something. Yeah, I mean, it's only -8 with them, -25 with them. We're better off. I've got an ambassador with those guys. Anyway, let's just leave that where that is. Now, as far as the spies are concerned, how are we going with those? Yeah, we're trying to just get the territory map of the Mortland Empire. I've already got that one. This one here's got no mission at the moment, but what we want to do with him is just go and just counterintelligence and basically just leave him on counterintelligence the whole time. Because we do want to catch prisoners. We don't have any just yet. Okay, our fleet's now moving over. You don't need a big empire to be doing well. You know, like it's the bigger the empire, it can become a problem. I'm just going to wait till we get up around 50,000. Then what it will do is, yeah. So advisors, wanting for reserve for the colony ships, 43,000. That's good that it shows you that as well. That it's suggesting that you save up for them. Now with that latest construction ship. What I might just do is, it's still being built, this one here, I might just change this one to auto salvage. So it'll just go around and salvage, but where it can find salvage, it will just go and grab it. We're getting close to the end of this. There we go. Critical breakthrough. Excellent, great. So we're going to get through that fairly fast as well now. We're 1 year away from getting officer training, and it's just I had to do that. I couldn't ditch that one. But getting these water planets, I think, will be important. Like it could be that we don't know just yet what's in here. For example, now that one's heading over. I might just send that one back to. Oh no, there we go. It's 21, quality 21. Yeah, it's no good for us. Is there anything good? Just carbonite. Yep, so the Mortlands and the Harkonish have actually now made peace. Under attack. Show me. This won't last. This is the big guy, but we've got so many of our little fighters that we should be able to destroy this thing. It's going to start to jump fairly soon. There it goes, trying to get away. Come on, break it down before it gets away. We're getting permanence, that's what we want. And now we've got it, bang, gone. Awesome. All right, so you guys, actually I'll leave the other guy to just come and do the salvage. We should have a, yeah, this one should be fairly well, look, this is a bit advanced, this particular thing, so that's going to be fine where we are. Let's leave that where that is. We no longer have any real threats down there. That one's not really a threat. So number one, and I think we go back home. Yes, let's just move back to here. It's the mining ship. Let's turn them all back for refueling. Build. Okay, yep, assign that mission. Absolutely. We're still trying to get our money up here. Very close now. And then we can settle on those other secondary systems. Everything's looking good here. Just don't want to be building too much of our military until we really need to. And I'm finding that like these little mini carriers are awesomely good. Come on, tick on over. Tick on over. That's what we need. It's just not quite going to do it, is it? It's not quite going to get there. Yep, so we've got the Mortland Empire map, which we already had. We're not going to see anything different there. Harkonish are bigger. Sit back here and watch, I guess. Well, I thought it would tick over in this episode, but it's just not going to do it. So I think I'll leave it here. Yeah, it's just middling around this 37,000 mark, which is not quite able. Oh, there we go. Yes, we're over. Come on, this is going to now be it. So what we'll do is we'll just quickly tell it to go now and build a colony ship. That's the escorts. Where are the colony ship? Where the hell is it? Ah, there it is, Colony Founder. Yep, so we'll go and grab one of those. Alright, that's good. And I'll call it quits here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've been enjoying the series so far. Please consider liking and subscribing if you are enjoying it. And I'll catch you next time.